Chapter 1 of the Outdoor Chums in the Big Woods. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Joy Leavesley. The Outdoor Chums in the Big Woods by Captain Quincy Allen. Chapter 1. That looks like a challenge, Frank. It was well fired at any rate, Bluff. I should say yes, because it knocked my hat clear off my head. Do we stand for that sort of thing, or shall we accept the dare? There are 6 and more of the enemy against 4 outdoor chums, but what of that? This is the first snow of the fall, with a real tang in the air. Say yes, Frank, and let's get busy. Here are Bluff and Jerry, ready to eat up that crowd in a snowball fight. What do you say, Will? Oh, count me in, because I can see they're just spoiling for it, exclaimed the 4th boy in the party, who did not look quite so hardy as his comrades, although no weakling. Well, I should think it would be a shame to miss it, when the snow is just soft enough to handle easily, and Jerry Wellington held up a big round ball he had quickly manipulated in his practised hands. That settles it. Everybody get busy making a supply of ammunition. Then we'll charge their line and give them as good as they send. The last speaker was Frank Langdon. His 3 comrades had always been proud to look up to Frank as their leader. They had been through a great many lively adventures together, and up to the present no one had ever found cause to regret the fact that when it came to deciding on their plans, Frank's word carried the greatest weight. While they were feverishly stocking up with a supply of such ammunition as is required to win snowball battles, it might be well for the new reader to learn a few important facts concerning Frank and his chums, as narrated in previous volumes of this series. They lived in the thriving town of Centerville, which was situated in one of the Middle States. Coming together in order to encourage the spirit of outdoor life to their mutual profit, the 4 lively lads had called their little association the Rod, Gun, and Camera Club. In the initial story under the name of the Outdoor Chums, or the first tour of the Rod, Gun, and Camera Club, were given numerous strange happenings that befell them on the occasion of their first camping trip together. Later on, they ran upon a mystery connected with an island that had a bad name in the neighborhood, and of course could not rest satisfied until they solved this puzzle to their satisfaction. In order to understand just what they did, you must read the 2nd volume, issued under the title of The Outdoor Chums on the Lake, or Lively Adventures on Wildcat Island. End of Chapter 1.
Chapter 2 of The Outdoor Chums in the Big Woods. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Outdoor Chums in the Big Woods by Captain Quincy Allen. Chapter 2. A Broken Window and Glorious News. "Gee whiz, look who's coming out of the house on the rampage, will you?" cried Bluff Masters, as the front door was flung open and an excited man hurried down the steps toward the spot where the 4 chums stood breathing hard after their recent exertions. "It's old Isaac Chase, the meanest man in Centerville!" exclaimed Jerry in dismay. "But we didn't break his old window, you know," expostulated Will Milton. "Here are lots of witnesses to prove it came from the other side." "Little he'll care about that," Bluff told him. "He must have seen us in the fight, and that settles it. Frank, you talk with him. I'll be apt to get sassy if he scolded too hard." So it usually came about. Upon Frank's shoulders was laid the burden of extricating them from numerous mishaps. But Frank rather liked being made the scapegoat. He certainly faced the angry old miser of Centerville without showing a sign of alarm. "Now you've gone and done it, you young rapscallions!" cried Isaac Chase, so
Sample complete. Ready to continue?